How's it going today, guys? My name is JSP. My name is JSP Talks Bears because I'm a Bears fan. I've always been a Bears fan. I am actually reacting to this terrible take I hear. I've already seen parts of this clip, but I'm going to watch the whole thing with you guys. If you guys haven't seen this yet, this is just one of the worst takes I've ever seen from a former player. Maybe he's jealous, maybe he's not, I don't know. But RG3 is pretty much demanding, or at least telling Caleb Williams to demand that the Bears don't pick him in the NFL draft. Now, that is one of the stupidest things ever because, well, I guess I'll just let you guys listen for it. So let's watch this.
Demand that the Chicago Bears do not draft him #1 overall. After everything that's happened with Justin Fields, can Caleb Williams really look at that and say, you know what? This is the organization that has my best interests at heart, and they're going to help develop me into the player that I want to become. Caleb Williams is on record saying that he wants to be legendary. He wants to rewrite history, and he wants to be the best that he can possibly be and win the most games he can possibly win. After the Bears took Justin Fields, the 11th pick in the draft, and turned him into a 6th round pick in the 2025 draft by trading him to the Pittsburgh Steelers, can Caleb Williams really look at that and say, you know what? Yeah, this organization is going to help get me where I want to go. I don't think it's saying that.
There's a difference. There's a huge difference with what Caleb Williams is walking into and what Justin Fields walked into. Okay, it just I feel bad for Fields because it just didn't work. He was honestly drafted at the wrong time. If he was drafted in this draft with this hype around Fields, it probably would have worked out differently with Fields. He was drafted by Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy, and it didn't work out. He wasn't drafted in the right time. He never really had that team around him. And once he finally started getting some building blocks, so like DJ Moore, a decent defense, Darnell Wright, we traded him away because we didn't think we would be in this position again, but we have the first overall pick for 2 years in a row. So, I mean, nobody would have thought we would have had 2 first overall picks, and neither did Ryan Poles. So if we didn't have the first overall pick, we wouldn't even probably be having this conversation about Caleb Williams, and we would not probably have not traded Justin Fields. So let's continue.
Eli Manning had power in that 2004 draft, and he let the Chargers know, don't draft me. I don't believe in the direction that your organization is going, and I don't want to play there. He refused to play for them, even threatened to sit out an entire season if they drafted him, and they still drafted him. And the look on his face when he's holding up the jersey said everything. So what happened? The Chargers traded him to the New York Giants for Phillip Rivers, also a 2004 third-round pick.
Yeah, but Caleb Williams has all the leverage. I mean, he doesn't have any leverage. I'm sorry, I meant the opposite. The Bears, no matter what they, like the Chargers, Caleb Williams can say and do whatever he wants, but no matter what, the Bears have the first overall pick. They control the draft. No matter what, they can do whatever they want with whoever they want at first overall. And if they decide it's Caleb Williams, they decide it's Caleb Williams, and Caleb Williams cannot do anything about it. So,
and then the 1st and 5th round picks in the 2005 NFL draft. What did Eli end up doing? He won 2 Super Bowls for the New York Giants. Had a great career. So for Caleb Williams, don't get me.
But there's also a difference. There's also another difference. I have no idea why we're even bringing any of this stuff up, but there's also a difference because Eli Manning he came out and specifically said, I don't want to play for your organization. Caleb Williams, despite any rumors, has never said that. He has never said that. I don't care what people say. He has never said he doesn't want to play for the Bears. I don't care what the rumors say. And he's actually responded to this tweet. So we'll go over that after we're done.
Guys, I thought Ryan Poles was having an amazing offseason up until this trade for Justin Fields, because you trade Justin Fields so you can get some players back to help your team out this year. Because Ryan Poles,
I do agree. I do agree with that statement. I do agree. It should not have been just a 6th round pick. That is almost absolutely nothing for Fields. And it's not even this year's draft. It's not even this year's draft, which in this draft, we desperately need draft picks. I don't agree with Ryan Poles. I mean, I understand they wanted to do Justin right. They wanted to do right by Justin, and they wanted to send him to somewhere he wanted to go and get as much out of that team as possible. apparently 4 other teams were inquired or they were interested in Justin Fields, but Justin wanted to go to the Steelers, and they got a 6th-round pick. Now, I understand doing right by Justin, but at the same time, he's not even a part of the organization anymore. So get as much as you can for the Bears to the point where you're not screwed over. And I think Ryan Poles waited too long, and he got screwed over because he wanted to do Justin right, and he didn't want to go to any of the other ones. I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but it just, a 6th-round pick for not even this year's draft is very stupid, and I think that's not close to enough of what we should have gotten.
Eberflus, the head coach,
Eberflus,
Chicago Bears, they're in a lame duck season. They have to win this year or they're going to get fired. And don't get me wrong. Hey, hand the football.
That's not true. That's not true. If they take a rookie quarterback, it takes some years, but I do agree we should be better than last year. You should be better than last year, especially with all the weapons around Caleb Williams. I don't agree they're going to get fired, but you have to be better or at least be competitive in almost every game.
Off to DeAndre Swift, throwing the ball to Keenan Allen and DJ Moore and Cole Kmet. Those guys are phenomenal. This ain't anything about them. This is about Caleb Williams and what team out there gives him the best chance to be successful. Only he can deem that. Yes, I do think him going back to Washington, where he's from, he's a DC kid, went to Gonzaga College High School. Okay, I think that's the best spot for him. But he has to answer that question. And if he says, all right, I see everything that's been going on, and now I can make the decision and say, I don't think that the Chicago Bears are the best place for me or my family to.
I don't understand, because who's a better situation currently right now in the top 5? Like what's a better situation he could go to? What, Washington? No. They just signed a bunch of veterans. Yes, they're probably the second best situation. They just signed a bunch of veterans to like 1 or 2 year deals. That's not a better situation than what the Bears are in. What, the Patriots? No. The Chargers, they already have Justin Herbert. The Cardinals? No, definitely not. So within that top 3 teams, and possibly the Vikings trading up, that's probably the other best scenario he could go to, but he's not going to go to the Vikings. He's only going to the Bears. But seriously, out of those 3 teams, Patriots, Commanders, or Bears, currently right now, the Bears are the best situation a rookie / number 1 overall pick could go to. I don't understand this argument. This argument makes no sense.
Accomplish all the goals that we want to accomplish, then he needs to let that be known. He does have power right now, and he should exercise it if he feels like Chicago is not where he should be.
Yeah, so that's RG3 saying he should pull an Eli Manning and request a trade. I don't understand where he's getting all this stuff from. I don't know. Let's look at the comments. Just a terrible take. One of the worst. I expect better, RG3. This is truly a pathetic take. They own the number one overall pick. He has no leverage, and he is walking into a great situation. This is like saying CJ Stroud should have forced his way out of Houston because of what they did to David Carr. The worst take. Caleb would be going to the best roster a number 1 pick has ever gone to since Andrew Luck. Christmas tree needs to demand a trade to the attic. Bro, it's only Bears fans that disagree with you. I doubt it. That's not true. Jesus Christ, no wonder why you're out of the league and no one values your opinion. Okay, that's a little too far, but at the same time, that's one of the only opinions I've ever disagreed with. And Caleb Williams actually responded to this, and he pretty much, let me just show you. I believe it's, did he delete it? He may have deleted it. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think he deleted it. So he pretty much quoted that tweet, and he pretty much replied to RG3 this morning, because I actually have his Twitter notifications turned on. So if every time he tweets, I don't know. He's going to be my new quarterback. So you never know. And he tweets a lot. But he pretty much said, he responded to RG3 and he said, I just want to go anywhere I'm wanted. So obviously he's not going to pull an Eli Manning. He just wants to go anywhere he's wanted, and that place is the Bears. And obviously he's not wanted by currently everyone in Chicago. There's like 50-50 fans. There's 50% of fans wanted Fields and are very upset. And there's 50% of fans that are very excited for Caleb Williams to become a Chicago Bear. And then there's probably 5% of fans that want Jaden Daniels and Drake May. But anyway, those fans will get over it. They really will. They'll get over it once they actually watch Caleb Williams' pro day, once they watch his training camp, preseason, and then once he starts making these superstar plays in week 1, 2, 3, they'll get over it super quickly and they'll become Caleb Williams fans. Now, obviously, if he doesn't work out and he has a shitty first year, people are going to be on Ryan Poles' ass for getting rid of Justin Fields. But I don't really think that's going to happen. I think he's going to come out swinging right away. So I don't really know what RG3 was really doing here. I don't agree with most of what he said, but I understand the Bears are not the best organization and they've never had a quarterback, but Caleb Williams just seems like that type where he wants to be the best. He aspires to be the best, and he's going to want to be the best Bears. It's not that hard to do that. I mean, it is hard to do that, but it's not really that hard to do that. He wants to be the best Bears quarterback in history. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't agree with RG3, and it seems like most people don't agree with RG3. I'm surprised he hasn't deleted this tweet because he's gotten so much hate and backlash for it. He kept it up, though, because, good for him. It's got 13 million views and only 11,000 likes. That's not many. It's probably because it got retweeted or quoted out a bunch of times by a bunch of people, so I think he just really made this video for views. I think he made this he wanted to make the hottest of hot takes, and obviously it got a lot of attention. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have a great day.